Hi, my name is Khan, Vanessa's brother. This is my mom, Kongmin, and Aaliyah.
Hi, I'm Anthony. I'm Van's bonus son, and this is my sister Aaliyah.
Hi, my name is Aaliyah.
Hi, my name is Richard Michael Hancock, and my amazing wife is Vanessa Dao. Some of the things that she likes are eating out, volleyball when she was younger, playing poker, interior design, feng shui, and watching reality TV and movies. Some of her dislikes are cooking, a messy house, scary movies, seeing blood, and being the jack of all trades but a master of none. Vanessa was born Dao Win Tui Van, and she goes by Van at home and with all those who know her well. She was born in the city of Saigon, which is now known as Ho Chi Minh City, at the fall of Vietnam in 1975. Sadly, when the war was raging, when she was just a toddler, her two youngest aunts at the tender age of 14 and 16 committed suicide by drinking rat poison after witnessing the devastation that was happening around them. Her aunts told the family in a note they left behind not to worry, and that when the family sees butterflies, that was them visiting. Some of her memories from childhood was growing up with her brother Khan and her 6 younger cousins playing in the rain and creating a kitchen set out of mud. The 8 kids lived with their grandparents, her mother Kong, and uncles and aunts in one household. They lived simple but comfortable lives. Another standout memory, and often reminded by the cousins, was that Van's grandmother would chase her with a stick every day to force her to go to school. She didn't like school when she was younger. I suppose it didn't help that the teachers would slap the students' hands with rulers if they did not do their homework, did not know the answer to a question, or were not paying attention. Her parents divorced when she was young, and her mom, Kong, was determined to make sure that her brother Khan and Van would be brought up somewhere there were opportunities for her kids. The family of 3 attempted to escape Vietnam approximately 8 times over 3 years, with one time landing them in Vietnam's prison for trying to escape. The few months in prison saved Van's mom's life. If they had not been in prison, they would have participated in the next escape plan. That group ended up with pirates sinking the ship with all the adults. Since only some children were allowed on the pirate ship and were later released, the children shared the story of what happened to their parents. With their final attempt, they escaped by a fisherman's boat, and 57 people were laid at the cargo hull of the boat like sardines. During this last trip, they were stopped by a pirate ship that pillaged most of the valuables and gas on the boat, leaving the boat afloat on the sea. Fortunately, after a couple of days, the boat was seen by an American ship that took them aboard and brought them to an island called Palau Badong, and allowed the people on board to apply as refugees to various countries. As a refugee, they relocated to 3 different islands, with the last being the Philippines. For 6 months waiting to be sponsored by their family, they also learned English and a way of life in the new country. While in the Philippines, Khan and Van went swimming at the stream with the other kids. Van didn't know how to swim and lost her footing in the water and went under and basically was drowning. She struggled to get above the water and eventually gave into the beautiful and serene field under the water. That's when her brother pulled her out and saved her. To this day, Van still doesn't know how to swim. Their family first lived in Maryland for less than a year, and with Kong's hustle, Van's mom found a job through a friend in Southern California. She worked there for a few months and then rented a room to share with her friend's family in a 3-bedroom apartment, and brought the kids to Gardena, the southern part of Los Angeles, where they went from elementary through high school. For the first few years, they are very lucky to get clothing from churches and other families they knew who had children that outgrew their clothes. The first shopping experience that Van fondly remembered was when the family took the bus to a mega store with so many clothes and things she could pick out. That shopping extravaganza was at Goodwill. Khan and Van went to Cal Poly Pomona, where her brother majored in engineering, with Khan being a mechanical engineer and is still with Boeing's satellite division after 20 plus years. And Van started out in civil engineering. Van changed her major after 2 years because she didn't like thermodynamics, and hotel restaurant management seemed like a fun major. While working at her first full-time job at 4 Seasons, she also went to school at night to receive her MBA at Cal State Fullerton. You can find the details of her career after Cal Poly and before the 12 years at Sabre on her LinkedIn profile.
I am not a stranger to the dark. Before my daughter Aaliyah was born, my husband and I decided not to do any screening tests because we felt that we would be blessed with the child that God gives us. We found out about Aaliyah's Down syndrome diagnosis after she was born. Julie Lund was my guiding angel during a very confusing time in my life. She helped me to navigate through my emotions and provide me with hope for a future full of possibilities. So a very heartfelt thank you to you, Julie. Down syndrome is also known as trisomy 21. This means a third copy of the 21st chromosome. Hence, every year on March 21st is World Down Syndrome Day. On this day, we wear blue and yellow ribbon and mismatched socks to celebrate all individuals and their unique abilities. If you ever thought, how can I help individuals and families with special needs? The only thing that I could wish for is for everyone to have an open mind, open heart, and being an advocate in creating an inclusive community for all. Thank you so much.